The White Oak Community Recreation Center was the setting for the council's most recent town hall.
This county council town hall meeting, we are going to be going for 90 minutes tonight.
7 county council members came out to meet residents from the east part of the county to hear about what's going on in their neighborhoods.
We're talking about people coming to East County.
Questions ran the gamut.
How can we improve the recreation facility on the East County?
There's not nearly enough recreation programs on the east side of the county. There's not enough opportunities for our kids. This is a great facility. We need a number of facilities just like this.
From economic development.
What can be done with either the council, county, or state to make this area, the East County section, more vibrant?
What we do hope is with the FDA development, we're going to see some major reinvestment here. And we've been working really hard to market Montgomery County to the whole county, but certainly the East County as well.
To transportation along Route 29.
My issues are with transportation, the lack thereof in the White Oak community. It's great that you have the BRT, but on Old Columbia Pike, we don't have public transportation. It's a 0.60 mile walk for public transportation. So we are asking for a bus on Old Columbia Pike.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you for your work. It's the ownership that you take over the community is, it's just incredibly important. And over the years, the work that you do to bring our focus to the needs in the neighborhood. It's the only way that you can get things done.
And the state of libraries in the East County.
I would also suggest that support for the library system is also essential to kids doing well in school. As Albert Einstein said, the only thing you really need to know is the location of the library. Okay? I know where the library is. The Wheaton Library is down the street from my house. The White Oak Library is down the street from where we are right now, and both libraries are closed.
I had heard for so many of my constituents regarding the poor conditions of the Wheaton Library, which was quite aged and quite old and in disrepair, and so it took quite a while to get to a point where we could get the money to make sure that we could have the state-of-the-art library recreation center combination, which is what the community really deserves. And what we did is that we made sure that there could be a temporary library right across at the volunteer fire station to make sure that our residents could have access.
And I would say to you, just like I believe we do recreation centers pretty darn well, I think we do libraries well. I regret that the two are being worked on simultaneously, but when we do build them, they are stunning facilities.
The good news is the White Oak Library is set to reopen April 2nd.
Good evening, council members. My name is Laura Munoz Lopez.
Several young members of the audience expressed their concern regarding DACA and asked the county to support them in their fight to stay in Montgomery County.
So I stand here today and I asked the council to restore peace of mind to our community and to my family and my cousin. So I asked for the protection of Montgomery County's inclusive and progressive agenda, and most importantly, I ask for your help in keeping us together. We're asking for a dignified life, free of fear and family separation.
I'm deeply grateful that your council is considering granting money to the CARE Coalition, who would be able to represent Montgomery County residents who are members of our community who are either facing deportation or detained by ICE. I'm here to ask you to please fund this important initiative to the greatest extent possible, because it would mean keeping families like mine together in the county that we call home. Thank you.
Councilmember George Leventhal told the audience Montgomery County Police do not enforce federal immigration laws, but that the county will support those immigrants who need legal representation.
And we are going to advance a special appropriation to provide legal representation to those who can't afford it. That's an entirely just and appropriate thing to do, especially when you have the risk of families being split, of children being left without parents, of children who attend our school system who are United States citizens who are at risk of being left without care, left without parents, divided families. That's not humane, that's not just, and that's not consistent with our values as a county.
And so our police department is not interested in carrying immigration laws. They will do their job. They will protect us as they will always protect us. But as far as what they think is the safest path, they prefer a path where we work with the immigrant community. We try to reassure them that we're not on Washington's page so that we maintain this open door.
In the end, residents were in agreement with the value of holding town hall meetings.
I think it's important that we as citizens of Montgomery County have the opportunity to hear directly from our elected officials and to let them know what our priorities are.
We know your hands are tied at times, but we can do this.
We don't always have the opportunities to go to the county council meetings, because of work and other obligations, and so it's important for them to let us know what's important to them, for us, what exactly they're going to do.
In White Oak, I'm Susan Kenedy for County Report This Week.
Exactly.